One of the questions came in of what was the SBA's goal in making these changes? And I think, Todd, you talked about that a little bit. And what will be the long-term impact to the M&A space for GovCon?
I think Sai has pointed out a great point. I've been sitting here kind of reading the rule like word by word to see if I can find something that goes one way or another, and I really can't. So I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity for interpretation over the next year. But I do think it does create some different diligence challenges that not only should sellers be thinking about as they're preparing for sale and kind of thinking about these different lanes and the impact, but also when buyers are thinking about a target and making sure they really understand the particular contracts that they're buying and where the value is.
So in my discussions with some of the folks at SBA, they were pretty direct in saying they don't like the fact that private equity is getting into the small business GovCon space. So that supposedly is their concern, to answer the question. And what's interesting here, though, too, is to keep your eye out if you're looking to sell, right? You know who's going to win from this are going to be your tribes, your ANCs, your NHOs, because they can make acquisitions and recertify as small.
Before, SDVOSB, women-owned small businesses, all of them had, their own regulations. So I do think that they were trying to streamline the recertification rules. I agree that they're trying to make it so smalls are competing for these small set-aside contracts. Maybe small businesses speed up their acquisition plans to happen this year. And maybe small businesses need to revisit if they can't, do it this year. What does their acquisition plan look like, or what does their growth plan look like in the next 5 years? Because this new rule has probably changed what that looks like.